If you want some challenge in your Path of Exile 2 gameplay, if you feel trading is trivializing the game too quickly too soon, then SSF might be the right game mode for you. For me, it's about making the progression feels good again. You have to learn how to make the most of your limited gold and currencies, and if you also like risk element that hardcore provides, then I recommend playing SSF in hardcore. And yes, there are many people that clear every content in SSF. Don't worry about the endgame, this video will help you start with the progression and survival of SSF in hardcore and softcore, starting from Act 1. First, we have to pick what class and ascendency you want to build around and play with. With the current state of the endgame, you don't need a mirror build to clear every content. So yes, I think everything is viable. Every ascendancy built in with a damage or defense of some kind, so don't worry about it too much. My recommendation is pick what interests you and you'll be having fun. As an example, I went with the Huntress because I want to build evasion energy shield character with the deflection as a second layer of defense. Amazon has this Stalking Panther node which allow me to stack evasion cheaply. Then critical strike which gives more damage. Open weakness which is damage while bossing. This also more damage in form of accuracy and utility such as elemental leash. A note about the hardcore is that it doesn't require you to be mechanically gifted. What you need is knowledge and preparation. By knowledge, you must learn the boss mechanic, what kind of situation that could potentially kill you, what kind of damage that your build is weak to. For example, you can be tanky armor character, but that doesn't help you with damage over time. And preparation is how you geared and prepare the passive tree for those fights and situations, which I'll help you with the first lesson, defense. At the start of the Act 1, your best defense is the armor. Since you get swarmed quite often early on, it's very effective against small hits. Then, to prevent one shot, we need to increase our life and ES. And elemental resistance as much as you can find. And at the beginning, your life is still low, so I don't recommend evasion. Just one unlucky hit and you might be dead. Showcase of the armor here, I sprinted and knocked down, have about 50% physical reduction. Yes, I used the flask, but without the armor I wouldn't be able to sustain. Another thing to watch out for is the chaos damage. Those things can really pop you, and early on there's no way to gain chaos resistance. It will be telegraphed in the purple color. Just look out for it and trying to dodge. One more thing to mention is that your energy shield takes 2 times damage from it. I usually always dodge it if possible. Lesson 2. Gearing. Vendor is one way to find your cool stuff in SSF, but first you need to accumulate some gold. One of that is that you always sell your unused rares, and don't forget to identify before selling. Then you check out the vendor every level or 2. Second method is crafting. Don't hesitate to craft on the white space that you find to fill in all of your inventory slots. When it comes to crafting, I usually put my priority in weapon. If you hit 2 good suffixes on weapons, I think it's good to recall and exalt. Those currencies are for you to utilize them after all. The next one is gambling. I recommend gambling for a weapon because the chance you're getting the rare weapon that you are using is low compared to the armor, and in the beginning you can use any type of armor, so just talk to Finn and just buy your much needed weapon upgrade. If your weapon is already good for current level, just go for armor. Lesson number 3. Pausing. Many times during your playthrough, you'll find yourself in a tricky situation. Like this one, I tried to parry the big boss hit, but stun ratio is too low. I got knocked down and it took a few seconds to recover. What I did was that I paused the game because I saw that there's no way I get all this alive. Then press exit to character selection. Then there will be some tiny home button besides your character. When you press that, you'll be spawned in the town instead, but you lose the progress of the map that you were in. But I guess that's better than dying, right? This pausing technique, you will learn from your experience. You should be able to expect the danger that might happen. When it becomes reality, you can just react in time, like I did here. The key is don't panic and react. I paused because I saw a few archers were hitting me and few mobs were nearby already. With all the information, I decided to hit pause and survived, but barely though. Lesson number 4, bossing. In my opinion, there are a few bosses in Act 1 that is deadly. The first one on the list is the Executioner. Maybe you were cruising through the campaign at this point, and you are getting cocky, suddenly you are dead. He has few hard-hitting abilities, so I recommend you just stay close to him. When he used the red attacks, just kite around and dodged it. Never face tanking any of his red attacks. Trust me, I've been there. Second one is the candle roof thing in the castle. He does mostly fire damage. If you have resistance, then it will make the fight less risky. Still the same advice, never face tanking any of his abilities. Deadliest one is the fire missiles. It will release many projectiles like you can see from the screen. It potentially can shotgun you and yes, you'll die if you don't dodge it. The last one is the landlord, the Mad Wolf himself. He has this ice beam from the sky. You might get shielded, which makes it difficult to evade subsequent hits. Then he has this body slam, I guess. Just save your dodge roll and you'll be fine. Preparation for the fight is actually easy. You need cold resistance. More than 25% is doable. The second one is Sapphire Charm, which will give you 25% cold resistance when you got hit by one of his abilities. You can choose the cold rune as a reward from the blacksmith quest and Sapphire Charm for fighting that king in the mist. Alright, I think this is enough already for you to start playing Act 1. From now on, it will be my playthrough with Amazon in hardcore SSF using parry, disengage and explosive spear. I don't want this to be very long, so I cut some of the maps out, but important boss fight is there. And you can also see how armor works in the early game, how fast you can go in hardcore, how much armor and life you have to build so that you don't die randomly. And there will be a gearing section after I fight the Geonor. Have fun.
This here was someone's home. Don't discriminate. It twists witches and innocents alike. Spirit's breath. The energy pouring off this thing. One of these lights is glowing. Reckon I can light the rest. This tomb earned its name and kept the praetor's wife good and buried. There, another beacon. Spirit guide me. That's 4.
Well done to me, Draven. of death! I will end your meaningless life! The spirits yearn! Rend your soul! Your meaningless life ends now!
Look out!
Cut down! Your meaningless life ends now! Rend your soul! You cannot stop me!
We as Mary are older still, eternal.
Make them suffer!
Nary an inch spared the flames. These poor folk are beyond saving. Surely we can...
No escape. Not this time.
Great wolf thing, you bastard! You had your chance to kill me. Now it's my turn. Watch your step!
Down, throat out! Watching and waiting. What sickness has come among us that so unsettles our minds? It sits poised to strike. Nowhere is safe.
Whatever it was, it's dead now.
Has the power we need. Kill her, and you shall have everything I promise.
No noose this time. I'll remove your head myself!
Go on then! Come and get it!
First one.
Look out!
Bend the knee! That will not go unpunished! Oriana! Open the cage! Release the beast! Give me what you promised!
I think so much more. Since you are too weak to do the job, I'll find someone who can. Goodbye.
You manipulative whore! How dare you abandon after all I've given you! Killing Frost. You are hunted. Fang, tooth, and claw. Tortured under the moon. The pack suffered but endured. And hound now in tune. No tales were told. None new, none old. And their endless hunger grew ever stronger. Requiem on high. I smell your blood. And freezing gale.
As for the gearing section, I went in the fight with a 52 cold res. I was very lucky with the sapphire drop just before the boss, but even without it, you should be fine entering the boss room with around 25% cold res. And as you can see in the gear, I slotting every rune I could find, like life or resistance, because you won't be needing this small rune anyways later. As for life pool, I had around 450 between life and energy shield, 130 armors, which is 30% reduction on character sheets. And this is my passive tree. Mostly I just went for damage, because early on I don't think you need that much defense. And since we are using armor gears, those evasion nodes are not doing anything right now. For bossing, I just use basic attack for spear with rage and rapid attacks. And that is it for this video. Hope you guys learned something. If this is any useful to you, I would really appreciate if you drop a like or subscribe. And see you in next video for Act 2 gameplay. Thanks for watching.